Hi guys, it's Brooke. I've kind of got my voice back now, so I thought I would make a video, because it's about time. Yeah, I thought I'd just make a quick sort of like question and answers video, because loads of people have been sending me questions, so, which is good, because that's what I wanted to do, like, answer some of your questions. Yeah, so here we go. These are just like the first few that I could grab. Question 1, is that my real hair? Yes, it is. I'll take that as a compliment. Yeah, in my old videos I used to just, I mean my hair's grown a lot since then because some of them are really old, but I used to just have like the shorter layers at the front, like that. I've got a lot of layers, lots of layers in my hair, but if I was to bring all my hair forward, I've got quite a lot of hair. Yeah, it's really thick. It goes down to my waist. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. It's mine. It's my colour. I've never dyed it. It's naturally quite straight, and if I go out, like as in for a night out, I'll curl it. But oh, which brings me to say, on Friday I'm going out clubbing, so I thought I'd do a quick video then as well, so you can actually see what I look like when I've put a bit of effort into my appearance. Question 2, did I go to a boys' school? Yes, I did. It was called Windsor Boys. It was hell on earth. It was horrible. But I mean, it's made me who I am today, so I can't complain that much. Yeah, it wasn't fun. It wasn't out of choice. It was where I live. You either go to the boys or the girls' school, and I applied for the girls, but they said that they were so full that I would be the last of their priorities. So yeah, I got cartoned off to the boys' school. It was horrible. I was there until I was 16. Yeah, it was. I wouldn't suggest it for anyone, to be honest. I had so much time off. Like, I was at home every other day, and then the days that I was in, I was just like in the art room with Jack. So yeah, it wasn't too bad, I guess. If I was to get into a fight, would I be able to handle myself? No, I'm guessing. I've never been in a fight, thank God. I'm just guessing that I'd be really bad, because I have absolutely no strength whatsoever. So, yeah, I would kind of just fall flat on my ass. But luckily no one's ever wanted to hit me, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna jinx myself now and like get punched in the face on the way to work. What would my perfect date scenario be? I don't really have a perfect date scenario. I'm not fussy. I'm actually so laid back. I know I come across probably on here as all like, oh, I don't know, full of myself or prissy, because I keep playing with my hair, but it's because I'm just looking at myself, so it's weird. So, but no, I'm not like high maintenance or anything. I'm really laid back. I just like to sort of go with the flow, do whatever we want. I usually just go for like dinner or coffee or something and wander around town. I mean, if you haven't been to Windsor, Windsor is like, oh my God, the most romantic town ever. Well, at least around here. It's all like cobbled streets, and it's all surrounded by the castle, and you've got all the little bits of the river that branch off, and there's all little bridges that go over with like fairy lights on them, and hundreds of little bistro cafes and restaurants, you know, where like they're in buildings that are like 300 years old, and there's those sort of candles that have like melted over sort of, what is it, like big bottles of wine, you know, and they've sort of melted over like 100 times. And yeah, everyone's a couple in Windsor, so it's a nice place to go for a date. So that's why I've been into town a lot on my dates, and also because I'm lazy and it's at the top of my road. Yeah, I like it if the guy comes to me, because I'm not good at travelling. So yeah, if they come to me, that is a big bonus. Yeah, but apart from that, I'm not fussy enough to have like, oh, it's got to be this, it's got to be that. I just really don't care. It's just as long as like the company's good, somewhere you can sit and chat, that's all you really need. It would be fun though to like try a first date at like a theme park or something, because it would just be random and yeah, it'd be kind of cool. Okay, would I rather be rich and never find love, or be poor but have found my true love? I would much rather be poor and have true love, because money does not buy you happiness. It definitely helps. It's like a drug, it's like a short-term fix. And then before you know it, you're just sat with loads of nice stuff, and yet you're still really lonely and depressed. So I'd definitely be poor and in love. And then the last one is, when it comes to sex, do I tell the guy that I have a cock? Well, I mean, he's going to find out when I take my clothes off, so it's always best to let them know beforehand. I have, up until the beginning of this year, I've never been faced in a situation where they didn't know before meeting me, because I'd always meet the guys online. So they'd read my profile, they'd know what I've got, they'd ask all the questions, and then they'd come meet me. Then we'd start dating, and then obviously when it comes to sex, it's expected, they know. But I went through a kind of crazy stage. Yeah, and I was out clubbing a lot, a lot, a couple of times a week. And yeah, I had a one night stand, and he didn't know. And yeah, stuff was happening, and it was kind of like, oh my god, it's got to the point where he's gonna find out. So I literally just like, I literally like said to him, yeah, before you put your hand any higher, like, I'm kind of different to like what you might be expecting. And lo and behold, he found out, and he didn't care. So most men don't. Like, just FYI, if you've got to the point where like a guy is rock hard and hot and heavy and ready to go, he does not care. Like, as long as his mates don't find out, that's what they're always worried about. Yeah, guys just do not care at all. As long as you've got boobs and somewhere for them to put it, as gross as that sounds, that's what most men are like. I mean, they may not want a relationship with you, you're not wife material, but they will definitely shag you. But yeah. And then that brings me to the actual last question, but I'm going to make this as a separate video, and it's, what does it mean to be trans? Like, as in, what's it like being trans? So I'm going to make a video on that now, because yeah, that's going to be like a whole video on its own. There's a lot to say on that, so watch this space. I'm going to film another one now. It's just I film on my phone, because I'm a complete pleb with technology. So yeah, I only know how to film on my phone, and it only lets me record like 10-minute videos. So I'll make the next one now. Okay, well, bye bye.